two messages. One, that it is important, I think, for the future of agriculture that we do indeed embrace diversity. And when I use the word diversity, I mean it in every context. First of all, we are obviously faced with some challenges relative to making sure we have enough people doing the jobs that need to be done. As the Purdue study suggested, we still have work to do in that space. Diversity in terms of understanding that with an aging farming population, we're going to have to continue to look for ways in which we can encourage more young people to get into this business, and that's why we have focused on beginning farmer rancher development. That's why we have created new loan programs like the microloan program. We obviously have the youth program, FFA, now over 9,000 young people participating in that program now. We've looked at ways in which we can make our conservation programs more readily available to beginning farmers. We've looked at risk management, crop insurance premiums, and reducing them for new farmers. We've even looked at ways in which we can begin to have a conversation about this land transfer that's going to take place in the next 10, 15 years in this country, and how we can make it more readily available to beginning farmers. So we looked at all of that, and we recognize that one of our challenges is that at times our loan programs can be very require a significant amount of documentation and are oftentimes not as readily available as they potentially could be. So we're looking at today at making an expansion of our loan capacity by developing what we refer to as the Easy Loan Guarantee Program. And the way this will work is that if young farmers, beginning farmers, are interested in borrowing money up to $100,000, we're going to make it a little easier with less documentation, a little quicker to get that loan guarantee with the financial institution through this new Easy Loan Guarantee Program. And we're also expanding the eligibility of lending under this program to include community development, financial institutions, CDFIs, and other non-traditional lenders, so that we continue to expand the scope, the capacity, the resources available to farmers regardless of where they might be, if they're in a very rural area or even if they're in an urban center. All of this is designed to support the notion of diversity, both in terms of size of operations, in terms of the actual farmers. A lot of young women in that audience today, and the message there obviously is that this is not necessarily a male-dominated industry anymore. It doesn't need to be, and it shouldn't be. A lot of people of color are interested and excited about participating in agricultural activities. They need to be encouraged. And it's also diversity in terms of crop production methods. This is no longer a situation where there's only one way to do this. There are multiple ways, and we want to be supportive of all of those ways. It's diversity in terms of size of operation. It could be a 5-acre organic farm, it could be a 5,000-acre range. We want to be supportive of all types of agriculture. And the fundamental reason for that is that it's agriculture that's the foundation of our economy, and we want to make sure that it continues to prosper. Obviously, there are challenges today for some producers with low commodity prices, and we're obviously looking at ways in which we can expand market opportunity, whether it's through local and regional food systems and the investments we've made there, whether it's promoting the bio-based economy and creating new market opportunities here domestically and bringing manufacturing back to rural areas, or whether it's a new way of approaching conservation for regulated industries and corporations that are interested in social welfare responsibilities, or whether it's expanding market opportunities overseas through trade agreements like the Trans-Pacific Partnership. So all of that's taken place, and all of it, it underscores the need for us to continue to encourage more people to get involved, and these young people to convey a message about agriculture so that people in this country understand and appreciate precisely what it is, and that we're not in a situation of us versus them. As some have suggested, it's not a situation in which it's big versus small. It's a situation in which all forms of agriculture, all sizes of agriculture, all types of producers are welcome in this thing in American agriculture. So, that would be happy.